Why would you do that?
They can hear you, right?
Yeah, this is her daughter. It's a shame that she's doing this right now. She doing big action.
Why don't you come? They can't see you. They just think I'm crazy laughing.
There, they can see my hand or wherever your camera is. You don't even got a camera. Where
What are
is
you
it?
talking about? See, look, now they can see it. They're gonna be like, "Oh my gosh, I can't believe this lady and her crazy kids." All right, can you guys hear me? Let's see here. You want to say hi? You want to say hi, beautiful? I'm gonna turn it so.
Don't. I don't.
Okay. See, now they can see you. See, now they can see you.
That thing is so.
I know it's kind of blurry. Okay. Hello, 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 and welcome back to another episode of Astrology After Dark. My children want to be on. So if you see this the oldest one, the one I always talk about, the nurse and all of that. I always talk about her. Okay, goodbye. Oh, okay. So welcome to another episode of Astrology After Dark. My name is Katrice, the Natal Chart Navigator. Hey, Lori. And tonight we're going to be talking about um, work life balance. Work life balance. That is the thing that everybody is looking for. Everybody wants to have that work life balance, especially if you are an entrepreneur. Yeah, I had to excuse me. I'd be cold. I had my sweater thing on, my robe here. Um, and so tonight we're going to talk about um, the sixth house. Sixth house is where you find that work life balance. It's also the house of health. Okay, and so depending upon the uh, depending upon the sign that's on your sixth house, um, corresponds in how you would best structure your health. No, keep it on your health and your your work life as well. Okay. So before we jump into talking about the signs, exactly what is sixth house? Okay, what areas of life do the sixth house correspond to? So sixth house is your health, your fitness, your systems, your work habits, your analytical nature, your pets. Now this is domestic pets, okay? Um, any your organization, how you organize your day, your sense of usefulness, and the service that you give, okay? And so it's moving slow tonight. Hold on, let me get rid of some of these tabs. Maybe that'll help. Okay. So the sixth house corresponds with health, wellness, daily routines, and that includes odd jobs. It also includes the type of work you actually do on a day-to-day basis. Okay. Um, and so the where the body you are born with exists in the first house, because the first house is the sense of self. The choices made over a lifetime create the body found in your sixth house. Okay. And so naturally, our environment and life choices affect our health, such as self care, having a good work life balance, and whether you spend enough time or too much time in the sun. Okay. So this house reminds you to pay attention to your physical and your mental well being. And if you have natal planets in this house, um, then that just the energies of those planets actually helps, helps or hurts depending upon the planet, for how the energy is expressed in this house. Okay. And so this house, any planets transiting this house, help us to form habits and redefine our schedules. And so this is the house that corresponds best with Virgo energy. Okay. And so excuse me, I'm still, you might hear me coughing. I'm still kind of sick. Getting over, I guess I had a cold. I don't know. I've been sick since I've been sick since Wednesday, and so I'm eating this fruit now to try to like boost myself, my immunity and stuff. So y'all have to excuse me. Um, you know, trying to get better. So that is the sixth house. Okay. So if you have Aries in that house, okay. Aries is the first energy of the zodiac, and it is a very Aries is one of those energies. It's very fast paced. It's fire energy. So fire energy is all about action. Okay. And so if you have Aries in that house, you want to do things quickly. Okay. You want things to be done in a quick manner. When something comes in your mind to go and do, you want to just go and do it. You don't want to sit around. You're not pondering, trying to figure out what it is that you want to do. You just want to up, go, and do it. Not only do you like to do things in a fast manner, but you're very efficient. It's a very efficient. Aries is a pretty efficient energy. It can make you kind of hostile, okay, because Aries is ruled by Mars. Mars is the planet of war, and so and aggression, and so having Aries on the sixth house, you would be somebody who would be prone to be do more like militant type service type things. You would be somebody who kind of is you know uh quick to make a decision and quick to move, even if it may not turn out to be the best. You kind of get over things quickly and move on quickly. Now, if you have Taurus on this house, Taurus is a earth energy. Okay, so it's a more slower type energy. It's the first earth energy. And so Taurus on this house, you do things kind of slowly. Your Taurus is a fixed energy, so it's a stubborn energy. And so, when you having Taurus on this house, you're going to move a little slower. You're going to take your time when you do things. Taurus is not an energy that likes to change quick. Once it starts a routine, it likes to keep that routine. It does not like change at all. And so you would be somebody who you move slow and you move methodically. And so you're very calculated in how you move and how you get things done. You would not be somebody who likes to be micromanaged. That would not be good for you, um, as far as constantly telling you what to do. You're the type of person who tell me what I need to do so that I can just go and do it. If you have Gemini on the sixth house, okay, that's the third energy, first air energy. Gemini energy is all about the mind, it's all about communication. And so if you have Gemini on the sixth house, you are somebody who there needs to be a lot of communication in your day to day. Okay, you're not somebody who likes to sit around and just like work on paperwork all day. That would not be good for a Gemini sixth house. You need to be up, you need to be active, you need to be moving around, because Gemini is a very energy that likes to move around a lot, um, and communicate with a lot of different people. It likes to take in information and then go out and disseminate that information with other people. It likes to share information, and so you would need to have um, be able to talk, to be able to work, to walk around, to talk to people. If you work in an office or somewhere, that would be good for you, as if you're able to, bounce off information, bounce off ideas with other people. If you have Cancer on the sixth house. Okay, Cancer is water energy. It is a very emotional energy. It's a very nurturing energy, and so for you on the sixth house, you would need to be able to be nurturing. You would be you would need a environment to where you can nurture it like it's your home. Cancer is a very nurturing, very warm energy. Um, it doesn't like conflict. It's not really big into conflict. It's the crab, so it retreats in its shell when there's conflict. And so that you would need a to be able to nurture, have very nurturing energies, be able to nurture. Like you would probably be uh, the mother hen at work, um, so to speak. You know, everybody probably would come to you for advice or things like that at your workplace. Um, okay, Leo. If you have Leo on the sixth house, Leo is fire energy as well. It is also fixed energy. It's not as stubborn as Taurus energy. Okay, but with Leo on the sixth house, it means you would need to be able to, in some type of way, perform. Leo is an energy that's kind of a it's a performing energy, but it's more so like it's ruled by the sun, so it's big, it's showy, it's flashy, and so these are the type of people that you see at workplace who are very bold, are very out there. They don't mind you know putting putting on a show per se, for people. They don't mind being the ones to volunteer to, if they're having like a potluck or planning a party or something like that. Leo energy would be the energy that would step up and be like, "Hey, yeah, spearhead the party committee or whatever." It's that type of energy. Um, Virgo on this house. This is the natural house of Virgo. And so if you have Virgo on the sixth house, you are somebody who is very, what do you need? Oh, okay. If you are somebody who has Virgo on this house, okay, you are very analytical. And so you need things to be organized, okay? You need to be able, this is another energy, it's earth energy. So it needs stability and it needs you to just, what? It needs Virgo on the sixth house. You need, them to you need to be able to just work. You're very analytical. You're very why? You're very analytical. You're somebody who okay, this is really aggravating. Go away. Yeah, they can hear me. They can't hear you though. Okay. Y'all see what I have to go through? Y'all see what I go through? She just want to be around. You just want to be around me. Oh, you did better. Because it's streaming. Because I'm streaming to YouTube too.
Well, can you see like anybody comment and stuff?
Nobody's commented. I mean, I can see the comments, but nobody's commented. Okay. Okay, you just stand there. Okay, so sorry. Um, what was I saying? Oh, okay. I'll talk about Virgo energy. So Virgo energy is a very it's all about service. Okay. So if you have Virgo on the sixth house, you are probably somebody who's kind of perfectionistic. You want things to go right. And so you very much just want things to work very methodically and smoothly. Now, if you have Libra on the sixth house, Libra is air energy, okay? And so it's another very social energy, but it's also kind of like a energy where things need to be balanced. Things need to be they need to be balanced, and they need to be kind of like even keel. So you don't like this. It would conflict would not be good for this energy. You would need to you would like things to be at peace, to be at balance. You definitely don't like to be micromanaged. You like to just kind of be able to socialize within your work environment. Kind of be, this is another one, another energy who where they would raise their hand and be like, yeah, I want to be a part of the party committee, the social committee. If you have Scorpio on the sixth house, Scorpio is a water energy and it's a very deep energy. And so you, with this on the sixth house, you are somebody who you like things to you go very hard, you go very in depth when you do things. So you would need for your day for you to be able to just allow things to flow. Okay, all of the water signs need to be able to allow things to flow throughout the day, but you would also need some type of research to be involved in your day to day routine, where you could go in depth and you could research and you can, kind of um, find out how things are working. You also need time to be alone. You need and to decompress from people, and kind of just to be alone, to decompress, and just kind of to sit with your emotions. All the water signs, they need that time away from people because they're so intuitive and they take in, so much energy. They need that time to get away and to decompress. What's this? Sagittarius. So Sagittarius on the sixth house. You would be somebody who the way you provide your service, the way you do your day to day is fun. Sagittarius is a fun energy. It's a fire energy, and so it also needs to have like action. Be action oriented. This would be good for somebody who likes to travel. You would like to have, say, if you had a job where you would travel, like if you were, maybe you could be a travel agent, um, or you may even be a flight attendant with having Sagittarius on the sixth house. You would be somebody who would, be really good at travel, but you also would need to have some type of higher learning involved in your day to day work, something that is going to um, challenge you mentally. Um, yeah, something that's going to challenge you mentally, but on a higher realm, not just something like philosophy or something like that, or religion, something like that, where you could kind of challenge you mentally. Excuse me. Now, Capricorn on the sixth house. Capricorn on the sixth house is somebody who is very calculating, somebody who needs things in order. This is the last earth sign. And so you need things in order. Capricorn energy moves kind of methodically as well. Um, and it also is all about achievement. Okay, so you need to feel like you have achieved something during the day in order for you to fulfill like your day was productive. You need to feel like you have achieved something, even if it's a small achievement. You need to feel some type of achievement in your day to day, because Capricorn energy is all about achievement. And then if you have Aquarius on your sixth house, Aquarius is an air sign, the last air sign. And Aquarius energy is all about, it's humanitarian. It's another very social energy, just like Gemini and Libra. Um, Aquarius energy is a little more detached though, um, than the other two, but Aquarius is all about the humanitarian. So in your day to day, you need to feel as if you have, you've helped somebody. One of the things that Aquarius is all about making sure that the collective is good, that the collective has what their needs. And so you would need to be able to something where you feel like you have helped um, the collective within your day or helped somebody else within your day. And then excuse me, the last one is Pisces. Pisces energy, that is the last sign and last water sign. And so Pisces energy is very spiritual, very intuitive. Now, Pisces energy, if you have Pisces on your sixth house, you will require a lot of alone time, because Pisces energy is very, very intuitive, is very, very spiritual. And so you need to be able to, you know, you interact with people on a more spiritual level, and you may not even realize it, but you interact with people on a more spiritual level, and then you go you definitely don't like to be micromanaged. You need to be able to just allow your day to flow. um, it is mutable energy, meaning that if it comes across like a hiccup in the day, it's able to mutate and to find a groove within, the change. But you definitely micromanagement is definitely not good for this energy. Um, it's not good for this energy, and it just needs to be able to flow within the day. And so that's the sixth house. Yeah, my kids, I don't know, they just wanted to, like, I guess they wanted to be seen today. I don't know. I guess they wanted to be a part of Astrology After Dark today. At least my oldest, and she's a Pisces sun. She's a Pisces sun, Pisces Mercury, and she never comes out and gets, like, she's always in her room or whatever. So I guess she just wanted to spend time with me. I don't know. Anyway, that's my oldest. Y'all mostly always see my baby girl. I don't know if my boy sometimes pop in every now and then. He kind of stay to himself as well. But anyway, that's the sixth house here tonight on Astrology After Dark. And so I hope you did find value in tonight's live stream. If you did, leave me a comment. Let me know. And if you have any questions, definitely comment any questions that you have after the stream. I'll definitely go back and I will answer any questions you have. Now, if you would like to book a reading with me, you can either do a career reading or a general reading. If you just want a general, oh, you're so welcome, Lord. If you want to do a general reading or a career reading, you can definitely book with me. I have all the information. It's right here in the chat here, of how you can book a reading with me. The cost is also there as well. Payment is required before the reading, and it is a 7-day turnaround. I've gotten quite a few, gotten quite a few readings that I'm working on now. So I definitely, it's a 7-day turnaround because I want to make sure I give you, the best, most accurate reading as possible. Um, so yeah, so I will catch you guys on the next live. It'll be next Wednesday. And before I go, just remember that possibilities are endless. If you can see it in your mind, you can hold it in your hand, and that right there ought to make you smile.